what's going on. We got a Craftsman DYS4500 right here, and the customer says that it died on them and it won't start, it won't hit a lick, but it will turn over. So we're gonna go through it and see what's wrong with it. She wants me to go ahead and service it and check it out, and I just pulled it into the garage and pulled the hood off of it, and we're gonna see what's wrong with it. It looks to be in decent shape. A little normal rust on the deck. Looks like they put new tires on the front and the back, but all in all, it looks to be in okay shape. A little dirty, but guys, I'll leave links in the description for the parts on this mower. The model number on this exact mower is 917-287-380. I'm gonna block out the serial number to it there, but there's the model on this exact tractor. If you need parts for it, whatever parts I put in it, idler pulleys, belts, blades, air filter, spark plugs for the Briggs and Stratton Intek 22 horse. I'll leave those links in the description for you, so if you've got this mower, you get easy access to the parts on it. It's got a little tape work there on the seat, but it is a 2003 rider. At least that's what the date says on the under the seat. But let's get started checking this thing out. Well, the first thing I noticed right here is that fuel filter is pretty much dry. Well, that tells me I either don't have any gas in it, which I checked, it's got fuel, or the fuel pump's wet bad. But when I got to the fuel pump, if you look right there, can you see that? There we go, it cleared up on us. You see that crack? That is your vacuum tube for the fuel pump. It pulses the fuel pump and makes the fuel pump work. Well, if it's got a hole in it, guess what? It will not pulse that fuel pump. So you will not get fuel pumping. Needless why that fuel filter is empty. So most likely the problem with it starting is that right there. And just temporarily, I'm just going to put some tape on it and see if it will start. It will not start right now, so I done tried it. So I'm going to tape this up and put some, and then we'll try to start it and see what it does. A little bit of electrical tape. Temporarily. Guys, don't do this unless you're just doing it temporarily. Order the part. Get a vacuum tube. I'll leave the link in the description. It's less than 10 bucks. This will come off and then cause you problems again later. Let's try to start it up. Now, while we're trying to start it, that fuel filter is probably going to fill up with fuel, so let's watch it right there. Started right up. I figured it would. So she wants me to go ahead and go through it, so we're going to tune it up. We're going to check the idler pulleys out and belts and whatever else, lube everything up, check the deck bearings, and get this thing fixed up for her and get it ready for springtime. First thing we're going to check is I want you to see the drive bearings first, the drive belt bearings. It's got 3 idler pulleys on the drive system. let's check this out. We're going through the back to get a video of that. Listen. Now we're going to check the deck idler pulley bearings and see what they look like. Let's go up under this deck and check these deck bearings. This one's got very little play in it. Deck belt seems to be okay. Can't tell a whole lot, but I'll be able to tell more when I get the deck off. And the drive belt, it looks okay, but you can't see a whole lot of it. When I get the deck off, I'll be able to pull that belt and really look at it. But they look to be fine. It's just idler pulleys need replaced. Man, as you guys can see, this thing's going to need some pretty good work done to it. And it'll probably have 2 or 3 parts. Part 1, part 2, possibly part 3. Probably part 1 I'll do the tune-up on the Briggs Intek 22 horse. And then part 2 we'll take it apart and pull the deck off and get the idler pulleys and stuff changed. If that part 2 turns too long, I'll do a part 3 on it. But hopefully I think I can get this in 2 parts. So if you want to see the progress on this one, just hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and like I said, I'll leave part links to all the parts in the description for it. And we'll see you on the next video.